Moving over to our Monday fixture on telly.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. Lots of goals. Well, I was going to say, I don't know. Well, actually, we're going to start with Martin on this one. First of all, 2.0, very nice. Arsenal in third. Congrats. Not a nice little space with their stand. And so then they're not commonly known for keeping clean sheets. Yet in their last 3 games across various competitions, they have conceded that 3 of their last 5 they haven't conceded. Obviously, that one that you called out, we told you it was a suicide bet. You didn't listen to us. Good for you.
Blind squirrel.
Broken clock.
Yeah. Mouse and cheese.
So at first I was thinking to myself, right, Alex Classic on this one, but I'm a little nervous, to be honest. But I think don't complicate things and just go straight for the Arsenal win. Martin, what are you doing?
I'm not going to complicate things, and I'm going to go straight for the Arsenal win. I'm obviously going against the trend because Arsenal were 1.9 a week ago, and they've now gone out to 2, even money. So obviously the bookmakers aren't getting enough action on Arsenal, so they're trying to make the odds a bit more attractive because people are probably going for the draw. Because Sheffield United have been a tough nut to crack so far this season. I don't think Arsenal are going to go there and blow them away by any means. I think it's going to be a very tight game. But I've just seen enough from Arsenal to suggest that they can grind out wins this season. They beat Newcastle 1-0 on the opening day. They didn't play well, but they just about eked out the 3 points. And they did the same against Bournemouth last time out. It was pretty ugly at times. They didn't play great. But, you know, when they were 1-0 ahead, they sat back and protected their lead. Unai Emery made some defensive substitutions and they closed out the win. Some of the fans are getting pretty upset with him, with his tactics. They're thinking he's not adventurous enough. It's not the easy on the eye football that they want to see. But it's been effective so far. Third in the table. They're ahead of Man United, Chelsea, Spurs, doing okay. I think this is going to be a really tight game, but I can see Arsenal going there and winning 1-0. 2-1, something like that. So, yeah, I think the opportunity to double your money when there's Arsenal have better players in every position. Sheffield United have done well, but I think with Aubameyang in front of goal, they've got someone that can win them this game. So, yeah, not going to complicate it. Go for Arsenal, even money.
I have to say, though, I'm quite surprised. A few of the chat people then said Arsenal's away record, worried face, Harry Doherty. But you've got IPL betting, Organised Plus. There's a few people. Ryan Edwards, Sheffield United win. Jack Turner, I don't trust Arsenal away. I thought this was quite simple, to be honest with you. But I see you've crossed it out. You don't think so? You think that Sheffield could get the win here?
Sheffield United away on a Monday night. On telly.
Home.
Yeah, that's right. Arsenal, right. Yeah. Listen, it jumps out of the page. Arsenal 2.0. You just jump on and then you go, hang on a minute. We've been in this spot before with Arsenal. They look too good. Sheffield United will try and beat them up. It's as simple as that. They'll get up and the thing is, Martin's right. Every player is more talented than the Sheffield United players. But I'll question maybe half a dozen of them Sheffield United players will have bigger hearts and more desire than the Arsenal boys. I think maybe 75% of the Sheffield United games have gone unders this year, so they know to keep it tight. Remember, Liverpool only went there and won 1-0 late in the second half. They will get amongst them. I think there's many bets probably to be had. I mean, both teams to score is probably my favourite, but I can see this being a 1-1. I can also see Sheffield United getting a bit too big for their boots in play. If there is 1-1, I think that Sheffield United will not settle for 1-1. They'll go for it, and that's when Arsenal will hit you because you've got class going the other way. I think this could be an absolute classic to watch. Yeah. But you try and get me to actually tell you what's going to happen prior. No, thank you. No, thank you. I mean, listen, I think Sheffield United could go 1-0 up. So at 4, you could do an in-play and cash out. But I think there's just too many quandaries for me. So I'm just going to leave it.
Yeah, could be tricky. That's interesting stuff. And there's a few, Shamil's like the under 2.5 goals. Ryan Edwards says isolate Aubameyang, and they are average.
Well, you say that, but then some others can come alive. I mean, they have got proper little footballers, but you think Sheffield United are going to let them play around? I'm telling you now, there'll be a bank of 4, and then there'll be a bank of 5, and then they'll split, and then they'll push up, they'll stop the centre-backs coming out, and the whole thing that they'll try and do is get Arsenal to play the ball, a little bit like Man City got caught at Norwich. They'll play them little 5, and Arsenal got done at Watford. It'll be like that. Chris Wilder, I've known him for like nearly 30 years. He will set traps and get his whole team to go and smack them. And listen, if we can get individual brilliance from Arsenal, all well and good. But this absolutely stinks of Chris Wilder doing a job on them.